Well, Republicans are so excited today, they got a new excuse to attack Hillary Clinton. A conservative website posted some documents revealing her private reactions to the scandals of the 1990s. Get this, Hillary Clinton apparently didn't think too highly of Monica Lewinsky. Wow. I guess Hillary's just toast for 2016. I don't know when the Republicans are ever going to learn. First of all, we already know this stuff. Second, trying to convince independent voters to hate the Clintons because the stuff in their personal life never works. It didn't even work in the 1990s when this stuff was actually news. But apparently the GOP thinks it can deflate the most famous woman in the world by chirping Lewinsky in every news cycle. It is not going to work. But take note, Senator Rand Paul. Cynical, tone-deaf attacks on a powerful woman will not help you close the gender gap. Stuff like that is what created the gender gap. I'm sure you agree with that.
Well, I don't know where you get all the chirping from, but look, here's why this is relevant. In these documents we've seen revealed today, Hillary Clinton was calling women's groups whiners, and she was coordinating attacks on women the only thing they wanted to do was tell the truth about Bill Clinton's own behavior. So
we'll get into
this is some relevant stuff.
We'll get into it.
Look, in the crossfire, Tracy Seffel, senior advisor to Ready for Hillary, and Tim Miller from America Rising, a group focused on opposing a Hillary Clinton presidential campaign. Tracy, the first question for you. We learned in these papers today, as I was talking with Van here about it, that Hillary Clinton, then the First Lady of the United States, is calling Monica Lewinsky, an intern with whom her husband had an affair with, quote, a narcissistic loon. Isn't this precisely Hillary Clinton's problem, that she appears willing to take anyone down who gets in her way?
Well, Van used the word new earlier, and so let's start there and do a quick fact check, right? Because there's nothing new here.
Absolutely.
We're talking about old information that's been recycled, rehashed. I don't know, maybe they put it in a different font for this new PDF that was released. There's nothing new, there's nothing revealing. This is old, this is stale. This is also, I don't know how many ways you can say irrelevant, but what I love is that the Republicans think that they're on to something. By all means, here's a shovel, keep digging. It is, I agree with Van, of course, it's not going to help women feel motivated to move over to the Republican Party, which is something that certainly the Republican Party would
calling
need.
women's groups whiny, and is actually in a coordinated attack, as I was saying to Van earlier, in a coordinated attack to personally smear some of these women who had substantive, truthful claims against Bill Clinton. That is going to be very hard for her to engender a lot of sympathy from a lot of women voters, wouldn't you think? If this is in the sense, doesn't this kind of take away a veil that Hillary Clinton has put up?
Again, it's important to remember what you're sourcing here, and that is a third person's account of
who is a very, very close best friend,
a very good
Hillary
friend,
Clinton.
And I am sure that.
So you're not going to now coordinate an attack against.
I'm sure no.
Against
I'm sure
her,
no,
are you?
Like, well, first of all, I'm sure no wife. Yes, actually, she is deceased. But I'm sure no wife has ever tried to stick up for her husband in a tight spot. I want to bring you into this.
Sure.
I just think this is an amazing moment where the Republican Party is now scraping the 1990s, the barrel of the 1990s, trying to find stuff. And this is not just a random thing. I want you to hear Rand Paul saying something. This shows how desperate Republicans are to try to make this an issue, try to get right with women, and how badly they still just don't get it. Listen to Rand Paul.
The Democrats can't say, oh, we're the great defenders of women's rights in the workplace, and we will defend you against some kind of abusive boss that uses their position of authority to take advantage of a young woman, when the leader of their party, the leading fundraiser in the country, is Bill Clinton, who was a perpetrator of that kind of sexual harassment. You know, so they can't have it both ways.
I mean, look. First of all, how low can you go? But second of all, I'm going to get you in here. But apparently, the last woman in the workplace that Rand Paul cared about was Monica Lewinsky 15 years ago, because he's done nothing in the past 15 years, nor have Republicans. Why don't you guys talk about policies and try to help women rather than these personalities?
Look, I think that's a cheap shot. The Democrats are trying to set the terms of the debate here and act like, the 1990s are only relevant when you get to talk about the Halcyon Clinton days. Bill Clinton's DNC speech was 2.5 hours of nostalgia for the 90s, And so now if Rand Paul brings up one of the many Clinton scandals in the 90s that embroiled both Bill and Hillary, this is out of bounds. And I don't think that's appropriate. And sure, there are going to be a ton of other issues that are central to our case against Hillary in 2016, but that doesn't mean that this isn't relevant and shouldn't be brought up.